What is up, Mugs? We are back. We are back for another episode of the PeekskillMugs podcast. And today we are back at where it all began, the Peekskill Brewery.
Yes.
And thank you. So we just want to say thank you to Morgan and Kara and Keith and the rest of the staff for getting us here and literally like babysitting us for the past 5 years. So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we've had a crazy week in our country, but we're not here to talk about that. We're going to talk about sports, right?
Yep, I've been told to shut up. So
well, Brian's going to have a new podcast. It's going to be about weather and politics, and it's going to start next week.
Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe.
Absolutely.
No, subscribe to this podcast.
That's right.
Oh yeah, on YouTube.
On YouTube, yes.
PeekskillMugs.
All one word.
Actually, you know what? Good morning, Peekskill Mug followers. As you're watching this on YouTube right now, make sure that you follow us and subscribe and all that good stuff. And you can also follow us on Instagram, and that's PeekskillMugs at Instagram.
Yeah.
At Instagram.
At Instagram.
Well, at Instagram.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Before we get started again, TW, Mark, the magicians behind the
Yes.
camera. They
That's
do all
right,
that.
always. Love those guys.
We got Brian. We got Kangaroo Jack, Buffalo Jack. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Phil and Chris is up here.
Hey, guys.
In the gallery.
Lynch is back.
That's right.
The gallery.
In the gallery. That's thousands of people that you guys can't see.
Thousands.
The camera. We
You
need to
can
have a
hear
camera
that.
back there to see those guys.
Right?
So,
And,
like
yeah.
we said, we got a full week of football starting. We're filming Saturday. You guys are gonna probably see this Sunday, but full week of football, NFL playoffs. It's like NFL playoffs on steroids this time because there's 6 games, 3.
Yeah, 'cause
2
they're all on
triple headers,
steroids.
and they're all on steroids.
That's right.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
So,
It's 6 games.
Well, the first
Yeah.
game is Buffalo Colts, so that starts
is.
here in a little bit.
Nobody
So
cares
sit
about that
down.
game, though, right?
Yeah, no one cares about
Nobody
the Bills
cares
Colts
about the
game.
Buffalo Colts.
You mean the
sure.
Allen to Diggs show? That
That
team?
show.
That guy?
he didn't even wear the
You know
sweatshirt
what?
today.
I didn't.
He didn't even
I'm a
wear
little
the
offended, to be
sweatshirt.
honest with you.
Well, you can't wear it.
You got to believe in Buffalo because actually the last time they had a Bills game playoff up in Buffalo was 8,779 days ago.
And that's a
And
fact
that was in 1996, I believe.
That's
was-
true.
Yeah.
1996.
It's been that long.
Yeah.
But, you know what? These two teams have history, though. They played 70 games. The Bills lead 37-32 and 1 tie. And that first tie was in 1970 when the Colts were actually playing in Baltimore. And Johnny
Yeah.
Unitas was the quarterback.
Oh, not
But
Bert
you know
Jones.
what? Yeah. You know what? With all those facts, though, you can throw that out the window.
Whoa, almost
Because
dropped
right
that
now,
one.
I'm predicting that the Bills will win 32-21 at the end of the day. That's it. That's the final score by me.
Oh,
Wow.
by the
We
way,
need to
before
write
we
that
get in,
down.
he's
What's
got
the
his
final
pick
score?
already, but Jack won the last week.
That's
of
right. I went
the
3-0
picks. He went
with
3-0.
the Kevlar Plum.
So he gets the
Which,
award.
yes, which
So now
comes
you-
from me. This is so sad to give this up.
Yeah, you've had that for a
But
number of weeks.
I've had it. I went for a dry spell for a while too, and then I got it back, and now I'm going to give it to Jack.
But I wouldn't say he
Nice.
can hold it for the rest of the year because that's
Probably, right?
No, because you
And-
won the last week. You didn't win the whole season like you won the belt.
Well, I think this is actually the first time I won this. I just hope you're
probably
going to pull
accurate.
this thing out of that Detroit Lions Speedo.
Oh.
That's what I'm hoping.
Well, we're going to show you the Speedo next
Worst
week.
regret
Guarantee. Almost
in my
won today, but it
life.
was a bit chipply.
But you know what? On to the rest of my pick 6. And that's going to be, let's see, who else do we have going on?
We're not doing spreads this week.
No,
right?
no spreads.
We're just going to go
We
straight
just do them
up.
anyways,
yeah.
but whatever.
So I am taking the Rams over the Seahawks, the Bucks over Washington Redskins.
That's not their name, Jack. They are the football team, okay?
Yeah,
Washington
The Washington
FC.
football team.
that's right, the WFT. And I'm also taking the Titans over the Ravens, Saints over the Bears, and out of, whatever, just because I love you, Brian, I'm taking the Browns over the Steelers.
Oh, geez.
Even,
Wow.
even though Big Ben owns the Browns, big time.
well,
But you know what? I want to see a matchup with the Bills and the Browns up in Buffalo coming soon.
listen.
And that's the only reason why I'm taking the Browns.
The Browns are going into this game without a head coach. Their special teams coach is going to be the head coach.
He's fine.
who got fired from the Vikings for being a homophobe. But that aside,
Wow. That's a fact?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's the fact, Jack.
We might get Ward back. We might have a couple other guys back, but we still don't have any coaching. And you're right, Jack. Generally speaking, Big Ben just owns the Browns.
Yeah, he's
So-
actually 24-2 against them.
Thank you for quantifying that, you ass. Anyways, I'm still taking the Browns. I can't not take the Browns. I think it's going to be a tough game. And if we pull it off, great, because then we would go to Buffalo and
Win.
And it's going to be home field at Buffalo, but that's kind of home field at Cleveland. It's
Yeah.
a couple miles down the
Pretty
road.
much.
Yep.
So let's cross our fingers. Rest of my picks are pretty easy to go. I'm taking the Seahawks over the Rams. I just think they're just a better team. I'm going to be real brave like Jack and take the Bucks over Washington. Browns over Steelers. This Ravens-Titans game, though, this is a really interesting game. I think that you have two star running backs, one very old quarterback and a very young quarterback. But they came out of the season both 11-5. I think that it's going to be the Ravens, though. And that's not me being like an AFC North guy. I just think they're a better team. They're a more well-rounded team. And then final is the Bears-Saints. Kamara all day. Saints win.
Yeah.
Yep.
Phil, what are you thinking?
Yeah, so I have very similar stuff. First of all, I do have the Bills losing. I'm sorry, Jack.
all
I
right,
have to
brother.
go. I got to go the other way.
Wow.
But I support you and I love you
Yeah.
anyway. It's just so interesting that they've had a 25-year drought, and actually Josh Allen was 143 days old when they last won a playoff game. So that to me was like, wow, that's unbelievable. It's been a very long time.
And Phillip Rivers is actually 4-0 in wild card games.
I would like to mention
Right.
Philip
So he does-
Rivers.
he
His record is 5-6 in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
but in wild card games.
in wild card games, it's exactly
4-0.
right. And then they tank
Right.
after that. So
But they're up in Buffalo,
right.
and they're allowing 6,732 fans, I think.
That's
Right.
how many
Well-
Jets fans show up
Yeah.
for the
Well,
games on every
Minus
Sunday
one
anyway.
asshole.
Yeah, I was going to say 6,731
One.
fans and one other guy.
Yeah,
one other
And
guy.
we know
asshole.
who that guy is. He's looking in the window right now. Less than 10 people.
Yeah.
Do you anybody have food?
Yeah, I need chips. These are very good chips here.
Dollar chips.
So Buffalo is like 0-5, in the playoffs. They had a 16-point half that they lost last year. And that game was actually great except for the ending. And I know you hate that part, Jack.
I do.
But I have to go with the Colts in this one. Now, the rest of them I have, it's pretty much the same, almost the same as Brian. I got Seahawks over Rams. I have Bucks over that Washington football team. And for Sunday, Ravens over Titans, Saints over Bears, Browns over Steelers.
Wow.
And that's
so
what I
that
got
makes
going on.
three people going with the Browns so far. That's
Yeah. It's one of those things with the
That's
Bills
a death
game.
sentence.
Yeah. Maybe I'm going to change my pick. then.
I think we did that with Cincinnati Bengals one week.
yeah.
And it's one of those things I'm really pulling for the Bills, but I really have this gut feeling they're going to lose. It's it's one of those conundrum type deals.
I
so.
feel I won't be that mad
crazy.
because I really do want that quarterback from the Colts. I guess you can call him that now to finally get somewhere in the playoffs.
Yeah,
So let's see what
At
happens.
39,
Well,
let's
he's
do it.
made the AFC title game. It just
Him and his
gets screwed
27
over by his
kids
kicker.
deserve it.
I remember.
Yeah.
I don't know. My breakout game, the one I'm looking most forward to is that Ravens-Titans game because it's the top two rushing teams in the league. You got Lamar Jackson, who's not won a playoff game, and he's getting that stigma, he's going to win the big one, whatever.
Yeah. Well,
Zip it.
He's 0-2.
Graham.
He's
That's
0-2.
he's like 22 years old.
Yeah.
Zip it. He's going to win this game, and it's not going to be by the run. You got Derrick Henry, and you have the Ravens running all over the place. But the Titans are so bad in the secondary. He's going to win with his arm. He's going to throw 4 touchdowns in
Brown?
this
Are you
game.
predicting a high-scoring game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
predicting
so.
Wow.
30-something to 30-something.
All right.
That's not really what you wanted to hear, but
That's all right.
No, it's going to be a high-scoring game, and Lamar is going to come out on top this time. And sorry, Titans, you're going home.
Yeah,
And I think the rest of my games, though,
Oh yeah.
I got the Steelers over the Browns.
That's
so-
and when you win,
the Seahawks over the Rams, Washington over the Brady's.
Agreed.
Wow.
Agreed.
I'm in.
You can't
I'm in
beat
on
the
that
NFC
one.
East.
You pressure Brady,
Yep.
he's going to collapse.
Exactly.
And that's what they're going to do.
Oh,
And then
boy.
the other games, I
don't
don't, give
know.
a shit.
Oh, boy.
Brady has more playoff wins than the whole franchise of the Washington Redskins.
Yeah,
Since,
well,
Again,
like
that franchise
1932.
doesn't exist,
he
so
ain't
they
getting
have
one
no
tomorrow or tonight.
But you can shoot that history out the window as well. But yeah.
Sure.
We'll see.
It's like
So-
the Cleveland baseball team.
Right.
Not yet. And
Not yet.
anyways, the Cleveland Spiders is going to be the name. You heard it here first. Well, not first, but
What's the name of
Spiders.
it?
we're gonna go Cleveland Spiders. It was the name
I
of
like that,
one of
yeah.
our teams from the late 1800s.
Yep.
I kinda
And
like
they
it.
already have the logo. They own it, so
Yeah.
might as well go with it. The
Sure,
Cleveland
I like it.
Are we
Spiders
talking
are
about
great.
baseball?
Yeah,
Shut
we're not
up.
allowed to talk about that
No,
apparently.
Yeah,
of course.
yeah,
we
no
got-
baseball.
of course, we got to talk about baseball quick.
But
Chris
on
like
the
picks,
A
though.
block.
Tommy Lasorda.
I didn't
Did
prepare
you
it.
prepare at all?
No, but who
No.
cares? Do I need to prepare?
Nah.
What's the difference? I already had one pick, so I picked the Redskins. Just because, I don't think,
WFT.
Tom Brady.
They're going
sucks
to get
against the
to
other
him,
teams.
man.
What? Whatever. Saints, Rams.
Oh, Saints. That's why.
You forgot so Saints, Rams. What are the other games? Completely blank. Bills.
Yep.
Ravens, Titans.
That one's going to be interesting. It really depends on how that game flow goes. Because if the Titans can get up and just keep rushing the ball and hold on to it, they can
That's
win
their
that
only
game. And
goal.
they beat
It's not
them
gonna
last
happen,
year. I do think the Ravens pull it out, but it's tough.
It's going to be a Lamar show.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
but Derrick
think.
Henry
He's
sucks at
rounding
least.
into MVP
It's
form
insane.
like he did.
Dude.
And
Nope.
what's the last game I'm missing? I don't even know.
Browns, Steelers.
Browns. Save the best for last.
Thank
There you go.
The one thing I'm worried, is your offensive lineman playing? Didn't he have COVID?
Yes.
No, he's not playing.
Yes, he is. I think they're activating him today.
Oh,
I got to
Conklin.
double check. Yeah, hold
No,
on.
I'm talking about
that's
the
a
other
big
guy
thing
who-
because
who-
obviously the Browns are a complete running team. That's what they want to do, similar to the Titans. If they can control the ball and the clock, they can win that game. So it's going to be really tough. If that guy's in, I'll give you guys a good chance to win that game.
Sounds good to me.
We'll
I
see.
hope so.
We'll see. And Ben hasn't looked that great lately.
No,
He has.
no,
He's
he
also
hasn't.
And he had a
very
week
old.
off.
He had a week
He's
off.
scared.
He's old.
Well, let's make a point here though. The Browns facility has been closed all week. Baker Mayfield hasn't thrown in practice since before the last game.
But doesn't he live
That's
in the
kind of bad,
stadium?
though.
That's
kinda
pretty
is.
bad.
That's pretty
So
bad.
we're
That
going
ruins
to
your
show
rhythm.
and all
Yeah.
that. And then one of our wide receivers got caught drag racing one of our linemen.
Yeah, what was that about?
Yeah, what? I don't even know.
That was
They
hilarious.
won't tell me what card it is. That's all I really care
The
about.
one thing I'll say though, what your special teams coach is coaching today or tomorrow, whatever.
Yeah.
They're
Giants have a
always-
special teams
They're
coach as their
smart.
head coach.
They're smart.
He's a pretty good coach, so don't shit on special teams coaches.
Yeah. Alex Van Pelt played
Fake
quarterback
punts.
in the NFL.
Even if he's apparently a homophobe.
He's calling plays, he's going to be fired up. Yeah,
Yeah.
they could win the game.
You-
But I
you
just
may-
said Pittsburgh. I'm sorry.
No, I don't care.
Maybe
I
I'll
don't
go
care.
back on
Maybe
it.
the Jets interview him.
I did do a one
Looking for a
teaser too,
job.
by the way. Just I
Come
always
on,
do.
they're-
Oh,
they
yeah.
need
Oh,
a
what's
head
the
coach.
teaser?
Small teaser.
Yeah.
I did Bills and the Rams as a teaser. So
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We'll
well, I like them. We got to write them down so we can actually at the end of
Audit.
the whole thing,
Yes.
we'll
Even
audit,
we'll audit.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
then,
yeah, yeah.
and then we'll see who wins,
Oh,
and
yes.
someone gets a prize at the end
There
if they
should be
win
a
the most
prize,
games.
yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'll take that on. I'll order this
right.
for
All right.
sure.
And then
Maybe
all right.
that. You know what? Maybe that prize should be one of the 6-packs from the Peekskill Brewery. Come on.
$100.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
have
in.
Yeah,
$100.
chip in. There it is. Can I
I got
borrow
a $100 gift card to Taramina's if you want that.
Need to borrow 20. Mark.
All right. So great
let's-
picks, guys. And give us a second. We'll be right back.
holy shit.
Rock and roller. All right.
Rolling with the homies.
All right. So everyone's favorite segment and everyone's favorite character, TW is coming up with Stump the Mugs. Boom.
Stomp the Mugs.
That's my mom's favorite segment. She
It is.
loves TW.
How can you not?
Hey, thank you so much. That's very humbling. A lot of positive energy today. Really digging it. The set's real nice. It's warmer.
It is a lot
is.
warmer.
It's a
Yeah.
lot warmer.
Then the cardboard.
So cool. Let's get your brains in gear.
All right, Trebek, let's go.
Okay, so
So official in that envelope.
Sealed.
Oh, wow. You just opened
like
that
the
mail
Oscars.
right there?
okay. This week's question comes from Ricky C. from San Diego, California.
Nice.
Dear PeekskillMugs, thanks so much for taking my question. What a crazy year it's been, and it's looking like 2021 could be even crazier. It's been a difficult year for all of us. Just when I thought that my family had been spared from the COVID-19 crisis, we learned only 2 days ago that my mother had suffered a heart attack. She didn't make it. Thank God the NFL playoffs are finally upon us. Go LA Rams. But seriously, I love all of my California teams. I wish they all could have made it. What former San Diego Charger didn't make it after a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the chest back in 2012? Best of luck, Ricky.
Ricky, you're a morbid fuck.
Wow.
Every week this is kind of a little fucked up.
Ricky.
Terrence.
Okay.
Wow.
I
We
need
were supposed to talk a little bit about Jeopardy while we filled in our answers.
Yeah.
but Ricky,
Can
is
someone
so
play that think music?
Can I have that
well.
pen?
Ricky, you're so weird and whatever.
Sure.
Listen, it was rough to watch last night. It was
with
Trebek's
Alex
last
Trebek,
show.
Yep. His last show.
It was his last show, and you knew it was coming for months. He'd passed away back in I think November, early
Yeah.
November, and it's been something that's been like real important to my family, and so we paused it while we didn't want to watch it right away, and then we did, and it was rough. Though they did a little montage at the end, including
They did that.
where
That was
Trebek
actually-
wasn't wearing pants. They got that.
That
little
was
clip.
actually a
Like-
great little.
like
That
Mark.
was a great segment.
Right.
It really was. It brought all the years together.
It brought all the years together, and it showed some of his kind of funny. Well, not like he wasn't funny on the show, but just like that he would do anything. He was there for the show. He was a consummate professional. So, to Trebek,
Yeah.
hey man, thanks for
Love
all
it.
the memories. That's
Yeah,
all I can
thanks,
say.
man.
for the
Never going to be
memories,
the
man.
same.
Yep.
All right, can somebody pass this note down to TW?
Oh, wow.
Is that like
Someone's
payola?
getting
Is that
paid
like
off.
Are you buying a nickel bag while you're?
No, I'm just
That's what I'm thinking.
sending a $5 bill down to.
Oh, right into the pocket. There it goes.
All right.
All right. That
Yeah.
was a great question, TW.
Yeah.
Stump the mugs.
Okay, and the answers are in. We'll go in order. Brian, the right answer. Oh, Brian, Brian didn't get it.
Who'd he say?
The right answer.
Oh,
right
the right
answer.
Oh, he sent the right answer.
Abe Lincoln. Craig wrote Junior Seau. That is correct.
That is correct.
correct.
Jack wrote Gary from Guam. No.
Love you, Gary. Love
Phil
you,
Gary's
Gary.
still alive.
He is. Gary's
Phil
still
wrote
alive.
Junior Seau. And Chris also wrote Junior Seau.
My wife's going to be so
Right.
It
disappointed.
looks
in
like
me. She
two
loves
of the
Junior Seau.
mugs were stumped.
Yes,
Couple
we
mugs
were.
or something.
2 mugs with
Good
stumps.
job, Ricky.
Ricky, thank
Yeah,
you for
Hope
your
this
question.
year is
Yeah,
better
thank you,
for you.
Ricky, for
Yeah.
watching.
Ricky, we appreciate
Continue to
it.
watch.
Ricky, don't lose our number.
Go to YouTube,
God.
Ricky. Find us on YouTube, PeekskillMugs. Search that PeekskillMugs and subscribe.
And sorry about your mother, by the way, Ricky.
Yeah.
Seriously, yes.
Heart
That's
attack.
true, but yes.
Kind of miss that.
Yes.
I kind of miss Ricky's mom already.
So do I. I got a little emotional on that
I
one.
did.
All right, guys. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Welcome back to PeekskillMugs. We are demanding $2 million for the little white girl. If we are not paid by 4 p.m., she will surely die by our hands.
Just kidding, Sam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, T?
I'm good. Thanks for coming. Thanks for having us.
Yep.
Feels like to be like right at home.
Yeah.
Upstairs this week was this different change of scenery, right from the restaurant portion of the Peekskill Brewery. It's very lovely up here, but nobody's been up here, huh?
Nope. It's been pretty empty with COVID and all that, but
Silly COVID thing.
yeah.
What a pain in the ass, huh?
It's a dick.
Ah, that's a dick.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you're allowed
yeah,
to
Cool.
say anything
It's
you
a
want.
fucking dick.
You can say that.
Cool.
You're damn right it is. Amen. So, what's new? Anything? Any new beers coming out lately?
Yeah.
or-
Actually, next week we have a really big beer coming out that you guys might remember from a few years ago, the Higher Standard. That's
Oh,
going to be our
no.
Imperial IPA coming out. Yep. For sure, that will be out next Thursday, I believe. And then we also have a couple sours that are coming out. We have the regular simple sour and the blackberry sour.
Ooh, the
Very
blackberry
nice.
one was really good last fall. Like, I really liked that one.
Yeah, they're all really good sellers. I'm sure the Higher Standard will not be around for long.
It will not be around. No, that thing will get you tipsy as hell.
I'll tell you what, I brought a growler home once, and generally speaking, you should open a growler, you should finish it that night. The next morning, my wife tells me, you're not allowed to bring home growlers of Higher Standard anymore.
What did you do? And then
I
run
found
down
it-
the street naked, or I mean, what
I
happened?
found the
Tell
dart
us.
in my kitchen wall,
Oh.
and that's not where my dartboard is, like at all. So
It's in your basement, I believe.
yeah, it's in my basement. So, but we can't really explain that. So yeah, no more higher standard.
No, that's
in
all for
growlers.
you.
64 ounces is too much.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we also got new merch out. I'm actually wearing one of the sweaters we have right now. It's Crew Neck Valley Life because we're in the
Very nice.
Hudson Valley. This is also one of our dope New England IPAs that we always have. If you know.
Very nice. Oh, and how's the pizza place doing?
It's been really good. Around Christmas, it was really popping off with the holidays. Everybody in the mall shopping. You know, we got a bunch of different deals. We have a happy hour going on from for the last hour of us being open, 7 to 8. We have a happy hour, and yeah, a bunch of good family deals, local delivery. Definitely stop by and check it out if you're
It's
in the
got a
area.
very cool.
Where's it located in the mall?
Right next to Macy's. It's on the second floor, right next to Macy's.
Right.
Yep.
And they have some outdoor space too, right, Sam? Aren't they thinking about having a beer garden there? as
Yeah,
well?
actually, we're gonna make a huge. They're gonna make a huge beer garden and probably do like live music and stuff there. Hopefully by the summer.
I mean
Wow.
that's probably like the best thing that's happened to the JV Mall
Yeah.
in like
Yeah.
30 years.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really
Have
is.
it in there, but
I mean,
that
Dick's
place is
was a
awesome.
pretty nice
Dick's
upgrade.
and the PB place is pretty
Well,
awesome.
and the
Yeah.
lens crafters. I don't have my glasses today. This is
And the lens.
Can
and
you
I
see
can't
us,
see.
Brian?
No, I can't see
Can
shit.
you see
Did
us?
you see me looking at my phone? I'm like,
Well, one thing we should do, since they have a band space outside, is maybe we can get Thunder Lips there.
Ooh.
The guys who actually created our incredible theme song. That would be awesome to have them there.
Yeah. Hopefully by summer it'll all be. Hopefully COVID will be finally squashed and we'll all have it smooth sailing there.
Awesome.
Cheers
Yeah.
to that.
well, we're
Cheers.
hoping to do a show over there the next couple weeks, I think. So we'll get over there. We'll take a look at their new space. It is lovely. The pie is really, really good. So
Yeah.
they use this spicy honey on the pepperoni slices, and it's excellent. And I love that bell was just perfect.
That was perfect.
So you got any good beers back here today? Like the
Yeah, I
main
mean,
dish. What's that one?
The main dish is Hoppy Pilsner. It is delicious, really nice, easy to drink. American Pilsner. Comes in a 4-pack, 16 ounces. And then obviously you guys know Eastern Standard.
Of course.
Everybody here knows Eastern Standard.
Well, I think it's in my mug right now.
Yep, yeah. And that's like our flagship IPA. It's been with us since like day one. And then, yeah. Oh, and Skills. Jack knows a lot about Skills. Yep.
He has none.
He has
You know it right. Let's get that right, yes. PB skills.
That's
Well,
what's in
it's-
my mug right now.
It's good to see that this place has been able to live through this whole COVID thing so far.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice tents set up outside with nice big heaters on it. So it looks like you guys will be running all winter.
Yeah,
so.
we're strong. We're resilient. You can't shut us down.
And speaking of PB just in general, bartender extraordinaire Henry had his birthday yesterday, so I just want to say happy birthday to Henry.
Definitely happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Henry.
All right, I think we're going to take a little break, and we'll be back in just a little bit, guys.
Thanks a lot, Sam.
Yeah, of course.
Sammy.
I'm kidding, dear. Kidding.
But yeah, no. Thank you to Sam and TW for doing that short interview about the Peekskill Brewery. You know what? This is like a home away from home again. That we're always here.
Craig
We've
lives
had
here.
some parking lot parties during the summer.
You have
And
the Pissmas tree.
you know, there's things about the
Oh,
Peekskill Brewery and us
Christmas
that are
tree,
just
oh,
bonded.
Christmas tree.
And we love this place, truly. And thanks
Absolutely.
again for having us.
Yeah, yeah.
So am I allowed to talk about baseball?
Yes, you can.
Like, so
Absolutely.
get this.
Absolutely.
Last fucking week, Jack's over here. I want to talk about like, the really important college football game, and he poo-poos all over it. This week,
Let's go
you have-
Alabama.
Do you
listen,
want to talk about college football right now?
we will just a minute. So this week, the Cleveland Baseball Club traded away the 28-year-old star of their team, Lindor, to the Mets, and
Mets are making moves.
the Mets are making moves. Don't get me wrong. The Mets have a new ownership, and they're buying their way into a championship. Perhaps they have good talent on the pitching side. They just got Frank Lindor, who's just amazing.
Oh, they also just threw in Carrasco for nothing.
Yeah,
It's like
Carrasco
a
for
throw-in.
nothing, who's an excellent
Yeah.
pitcher. Well, we'll see what he
The
does. in
past
Mets
7
system.
years, he's had an ERA under 3.5.
Yeah, I mean, he gets hurt a lot, but at the same time, he was a throw-in in this.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
insane.
He's an innings eater, and that's what the Mets need. Yeah.
So, anyways, but it cut the Indians' salary by like $47 million unloading these guys,
Wow.
And it's not like, this is not like a rebuilding thing or a cap thing like it would be in the NFL. This is really, honestly, just cutting corners and cutting their budget because of COVID and no fans in the stadium. So, of all the leagues, baseball's getting hit the hardest. These small teams in these smaller cities are just getting rid of all their best players.
Yeah.
And I don't know how this league sustains itself. What do you want? You just want the Yankees to play every year? You just want the Mets?
Honestly,
and I'm a Yankees fan, but I only got the goddamn Mets.
you
on
But
the
the
also have
Yankees
to
are,
think about
are
it.
getting hurt too, by the way, because
Yeah.
their owners are just a baseball team, right?
Yes.
The reason Steve Cohen and the Mets is able to spend money because that's not his business. He bought the Mets for fun.
For fun. And that's what I would say.
It's great for the
That's
Mets.
where I was going. It was like, these owners have money. Like,
Yeah.
do not speak to the people, to the fans, and say like, oh, we can't get free agents. No, guy, you have $2 billion. You can get a free agent.
Yeah, well,
you know,
yeah.
spend the money. Don't kill the fans like that. Like,
As long as you guys keep subscribing to this podcast,
On
we
YouTube?
will buy the Yankees this time next year.
Yes, we do.
Steinbrenner,
In.
we're coming.
We're coming, so
That'd be a lot of fun.
The Buffalo Mafia is coming after you.
Jesus.
Well, I'm out of that bidding
Wow.
That was
team then.
threatening, right?
Read
You're
the
gonna
room a little, Jack.
You're going to go through a table?
We're
Oh,
gonna go through that
geez.
table at the end of this.
All right,
I wouldn't mind owning the Yankees.
no, I don't want to
Yeah, who
hold
wouldn't?
it.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to be Steve Cohen?
So in baseball, they have a luxury tax. Is that what they pay instead
Yes.
of having
Yes.
a salary cap?
Right.
That's
A
why
lot of
you can
people
spend
may
whatever
not
you want.
know that.
And the
Which
Mets
is
are
so
like
stupid.
this close to hitting that
They're about
tax
to,
number.
yeah.
And they're going to.
And they're going to make some more moves. The Mets
They're
aren't
gonna
done.
they're gonna get somebody else too.
They're
gonna
talking to the
add-
Cubs about Chris Bryant. I heard that
Chris
this morning.
Bryant, right?
I mean, a good friend of the podcast and good friend in general, Danny Keegan's the biggest Met fan I know. And all he does is he writes me today, he's just like, thanks for Lindor. I'm like, yeah, you enjoy him. So
Okay.
we'll do what we
But
can.
we got to leave. We got to NFL.
You know
we
what?
gotta see.
We got-
NFL
we
playoffs
got the
starting.
Bills versus the Colts up in Buffalo.
Let's
Get
go,
Bingo.
Buffalo.
Oh, here we go.
Get this guy a tissue.
And the Bills must have actually won the coin toss and deferred, so they had the ball in the second half, which is the fucking smartest move that the Bills does every week.
The Bills does.
Listen,
Bills does
The Bills
good.
done good.
listen. My New Year's resolution was not to stutter. Obviously, it's not working.
You didn't.
Which
you
is
didn't
fine.
stutter. You didn't stutter.
Whatever.
You just said it.
said
Stutter
some-
Awful.
or just talk wrong. You know what? I don't care.
You're excited.
Let's go Buffalo.
Have a good week, everybody.
Cheers.
Boom.
Thank you,
for that.
PB. Thank you, Mark TW. Woo.
Cheers.
Let's go defense.
Let's watch the game.